Politics has ruined you, brah. You went to lick the boot of the current president and you're constantly talking about liberals. Come on, bro.
Bro, I speak about both though. But brother, how have I not been presenting the right either?
Can you welcome me to the jungle in the name of
we're in the era of like we're like in a dystopian spot right now where everybody's fucking like losing their minds. Like it's not some left thing, it's both. But when it comes to shit like this, like okay, you just need to understand that a lot of these like big journals that do these lists and shit like that, it's mostly like public opinion, like accepted opinions, shit. It's just what it is. I'm not mad about it. I'm just telling you what it is. It's not like some outrageous shit. It's just how that works. Like it's not.
A woman called Kylie Jane Kramer posted on X, "I've been trying to wrap my head around how the flooding in Texas became so devastating so quickly. Why not evacuate? Then I saw this. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick said the Guadalupe River rose 26 feet in just 46 minutes around 4 a.m. That doesn't even seem natural." To which you reposted this, and you put your own words. "I heard God killed those kids because they were using NordVPN, promo code Destiny, to get around the Texas porn ban." On reflection, do you think that was grotesquely tasteless thing to be posting?
Absolutely not. The hand wringing here. Oh my God! Stop. If you want to talk about dead children, then you should talk about the residents of Kerr County who rejected using ARPA funds to build the very siren system that Ted Cruz was over here virtue signaling about. Now that the kids are dead, last I checked, the siren system isn't bringing anybody back to life. Okay, the very same system that they could have built for the better part of the last decade. They didn't want to touch those ARPA funds because they thought that if they did, Biden would go and steal their homes, which is the exact same lie that was told in North Carolina when people were rejecting FEMA funds because they thought that if the government was giving them money for their houses, they'd steal it. If you want to talk about grotesque,
chat, you know what's crazy? I will say, chat. Okay, hold on. This might seem unhinged here, okay? But I gotta be honest with you, dude. The right always says shit like facts over feelings, and even though his entry is a little bit very crude and very kind of hurtful or whatever, right? Well, you're having a lot of feelings, but not a lot of facts in here. You're not really attacking the facts. You're attacking with feelings at that point. So it's kind of crazy to see the reverse. The right goes facts over feelings, dude. And then it flips back on them and they go, oh my god, the children guys, oh my god, and they kind of like pretend to care. It's a weird pivot. It's odd. It's odd to see it, and I don't agree with it either. So.
And ghoulish things that are being said.
It's what you put online. I agree with you. It's what you run online. It is grotesque. It's disgusting. But I mean, I guess that's what you do.
How long have people like you told us that if we spend less money in Ukraine, you guys are going to spend more money investing in
something that history has told us, okay, is that a lot of times we'll say, oh, you dish shit, but you can't take it, right? But because they're on the attacking side of these dialogues, you know, you can never really test how it would be in there if the roles were flipped. But then it flips, and they act the same, if not worse. And here's a good argument for this: Elon Musk. Oh, dude, this, that, censorship, this, that, whatever, right? And then he gets into some form of power, and then he does the exact same thing. It is what it is. It's hypocrisy. It's whatever. It's
just things like infrastructure in the United States. Where is that money going?
Oh, we just had another
massive debt increase. Another massive debt increase for more tax cuts for wealthy people. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right, let me get a Ben.
So yeah, I will still tell you that I don't agree with like playing the game of like fucking like rage baiting. It's a little bit of a low point. I'm not a big fan of it.
Destiny.
But I mean, Destiny, huh?
I hate when I go to sleep and I wake up tired. Like
LSF cooking you.
What did I go to sleep for?
No.
Just put the baby in the gas tank.
Whoa. Okay. Who did only this? Which side was it? Wait, so this is an old clip, no?
Destiny saying the N-word, that is definitely something that I will openly call out. Never have I ever heard them speak out against Destiny saying the N-word openly.
And never. No, like I said, guys, this is inaccurate. Chat, if these guys call me out, they don't watch my stream. That's why I hope somebody calls X out for this. Oh, I call them out all the time. I don't know why X is so upset about Hassan's C-word usage. He's been going ham, calling George clankers. What? Okay, that's propaganda. That is such propaganda. What? That never happened. Just need a Pirate Software Cameo to complete my content creator drama bingo. That you will not find one clip of me calling anybody anything or maybe a clanker. That's not even a single one of them. Not even XC's own subs wants to hear his political takes. Okay, now both sides are saying he's right then. Yo, kick chat, can you guys lock in? So you understand that Destiny makes edgy jokes about the flood and direct all call out to people on the other side make it edgy jokes. This is a similar argument. If you didn't like to use a slur, don't use them. Boom! Boom! Chat! So this guy understands what I'm saying. Chat, this guy understands what I'm saying. xQc, if you think saying C-word is as bad as the N-word, and think Hassan should be banned for saying it, or that if something that shouldn't be said for being so offensive, then you agree with Hassan and should call out Disney for his N-words. Bro, I did call him out every time he said it though. I did though. But at the end of the day, the needle doesn't move either way. I just look like a Karen on the other side all the time. So I'm just gonna, yo, I did though. What? Yo, every time too, which is crazy. Yeah, okay, chat agrees at least. Yo. It's in my understanding, chat, guys, the method you use it and the intent is what matters the most. You shouldn't do it either way, in my opinion. But if you're gonna do it, the intent matters. Somebody, I can't say it. Well, I'm just saying, if your intent is to diminish somebody based off of them being white, flat out, and you're doing it as deliberately as you can to you guys, this guy is white, and I want to make, I'm sure people know that his opinion is worth less because he's white, and you say C-word flat out, bro, you're a moron. You're just a racist. Like, it is what it is. Like, it doesn't have to be racist, but if you use it in a way that it is, it absolutely is racist. So then, same place with the N-word. But somehow, we treat the N-word like it's more of a flat-out, always one dimension. When I think, hold on, it's either both are,
Crazy
or it's either both one dimension or both two dimensions.
Call out bullshit, no matter friend or foe, and don't have a political
it's either
side.
both,
perhaps even most centrist streamer.
Two,
keep it up,
or
Mr.
both
Cow.
one. Picking and choosing is just weird, because it creates this weird slingshot. Hold on.
I'm stroking it right now.
Hold on, chat. This is the thing, chat, that nobody says these days. That kind of annoys me. It's a weird slingshot because of culture. What do you teach your people to do? Guys, because of inequality, you can use the C word, but not the N word. And everybody starts using the C word. Okay. And then it flips somehow. And now, guys, what do you do then? You just say, everybody, no more slurs. Do you just sit at the finish line and say, let's stop with the slurs when it's perfectly equal? No, it's fucking weird. It's odd. It's such a dumbass mentality. Absolutely not. Teach your people to do better now, and you will never have to deal with the problem ever again. Why does that to be some slingshot where it always flips back and forth, and it's like, oh, now we're on the C word, now N word, now C word, now N word. Why does it have to be like that? When you can just fucking not use it. It's not that fucking hard. It is. I'm telling you, it is not that hard, bro. I'm telling you, as a non-user, Flanker. Doesn't get it. He says making an argument that the crowd is as bad as the N-word. Exactly.
You could pick one person in the world to fight, and if you win, you get all of their money. Who do you fight?
Huh?
You could pick one person in the world to fight, and if you win, you get all of their money.
Oh, chat. Chat, you wouldn't even try it. Chat, you wouldn't even try. Chat, the shit that I can pull in the middle of a fight, this crackhead energy out of nowhere, you have no idea. Chat, I become like a ghost. Bro, I'm like fucking Kilo and shit. I'm moving around. I start mirroring myself. You don't even know where the fuck I'm at. You think there's 3 of me, 4 of me, 10 of me. Yo, Eddie, thanks for making stuff. What's up, man? Eddie, see, I did the multi thing. See, I read it. See? Chat, by the way, chat, guys, the CEO is passing by in Kick Chat, giving subs.
Please watch your TikTok, man.
What about the Twitch CEO? Is he gonna pass by and give us some subs, yo? Buddy, we are waiting, buddy.
Now defend Arden using the F word low at xQc.
Bro, I never defended fucking Aiden for using the F word. I was on his dick and balls about it in his entire community. I gave him a lot of pushback, and out of all people out there, okay, he showed at least a modicum of change and acknowledgement when he did, at least a little bit. He absolutely did it. At least to some degree of acknowledgement, and I think that was refreshing to see somebody that is perceived as so bad to at least acknowledge and do something instead of being so rigid about being in the wrong. It's odd. It's odd. That's all we can ask for, really.
Destiny saying the N-word, that is definitely something that I will openly call out. Never have I ever heard them speak out against Destiny saying the N-word openly.
And never have I ever heard any of his friends, any of his strong friends, anybody around him call him out, hold him accountable, or have any sort of pushback for his C-word usage. Okay. Interesting. Anyway.
Young, that's true. You're washed, bitch.
Oh, true.
You're fucking.
You're the same age as me.
Yeah,
Aren't you older than me?
But I accept it. You're trying to be young. I see your big ass pants.
But look at my fucking beard. I have white beard hairs.
No, you're. What about this fucking chain link bullshit?
What
dude?
do you mean?
You know what you're doing. You know what you're fucking doing. I accept who I am. You're gonna pretend to be young so long. It's
in his like 40s. Man.
Okay.
Thank you in such good English, such beautiful. Where did you learn to speak so beautifully? Where were you educated? Where? In Liberia.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's very interesting.
Thank you so much for this.
Wait, even I know the history behind Liberia. Chat, when I had advanced history, it's not a college, but when it's called CISHEP. When I had advanced history, they thought it was the history of Liberia and how it was made and founded.
53 string beans bugoo.
Kind of has like this crazy lore. Who asked? Well, I'm not gonna teach you because I'm not good at words, and also, what the fuck?